What's up? I'm Reece Ratliff, and welcome back to another episode of Anatomy of a Song. Today we're going to be talking about Good Kids, breaking down the inspiration behind it, and how it became the track that ended up on the record. There's a little shack at the edge of town with a door that's never locked. A little room and a velvet couch where the music never stops. I've been dreams of little stars lying on the floor, just breathing deep until it hurts, until you're sure you're where the good kids go to get high. Oh, the place where nobody knows, the place where everyone goes. Good kids go to get high. Nobody has to pretend, just light it up with a friend. Good kids go to get fall into the rabbit hole. See the lights start to fade away. Feel that warmth inside your soul. Stay with me till the break of day. Just hold my hand and walk with me. Step across the line to where the good kids go to get high. Oh, the place where nobody knows, the place where everyone goes. Good kids go to get high. Nobody has to pretend, just light it up with a friend. Good kids go to get where the good kids go to get high. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away with me. Oh, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Good kids go to get high. Oh, place where nobody knows, the place where everybody goes high. Nobody has to pretend, just light it up with a friend. Good kids go to get where the good kids go to get high. So this is actually the only track on the record that I wrote by myself, which is kind of crazy to me just because I used to write everything alone until I got to Nashville and found co-writing and really started to kind of discover my sound down there. And so yeah, this one I wrote, I think about 2 years ago maybe. Well, got the idea for it at summer camp. There was this group of kids who were, super perfect and nice and followed all the rules, never really did anything wrong. And one day we were all just kind of chilling outside, and they all just like kind of like snuck back into the woods to smoke together. And obviously, like in the world today, I don't see anything wrong with that at all. But at the time, I just found it ironic that like these like good kids were just going off to get high. And the phrase "there's a song in that" is always like the most cliche thing you can possibly say. But I just remember thinking to myself, like, there's a song in that. Like, come on. So I added, good kids go to get high to a little list of topics I wanted to write about. And it wasn't until I got home a couple weeks later that I kind of heard the melody in my head, like, da, 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 da. And just kind of built the whole chorus up around that line. This place where nobody knows, but everyone goes, and just like this little spot. And then from there, I kind of just, I don't know what this little shack is or where it is, but kind of just pictured that being like this little meeting spot, and just kind of wrote the story around that. Like, there are these kids that meet up there, and little shack at the edge of town, door that's never locked, and that's the spot. That's where the good kids go to get high. For the second verse, I thought I would kind of go into the illusion of Alice in Wonderland a little bit. I've always been fascinated by kind of like the psychedelic history behind that, the metaphor of the rabbit hole in Wonderland. And so I kind of wanted to get that in there a little bit, like fall into the rabbit hole, see the lights start to fade away. I think that part was kind of fun for me to write, just because, like, everyone kind of grows up with that story, but not until you, like, really research it and stuff. Like, I mean, at least I didn't know about any of that kind of backstory before I looked into it. But from there, the biggest thing was just kind of, like, this idea of freedom. Like, the run away with me, like, everyone can kind of picture, like, what that place is for them. So I think in that way, like, the metaphor of this little shack is like whatever your place is that you can go and just decompress and kind of be free from everything else going on in the world. I think that's kind of the true meaning of the song for me, is just like that place, that location. Yeah, this has been another episode of Anatomy of a Song. I'm Reece Ratliff, and I'll see you next week.